Hello there, this is Redjoy, and we are back with Julius for Fallout 3. And, well, last time we found our dad, then we lost our dad. We killed some super mutants, and then fought against the Enclave, accidentally killed a Brotherhood soldier, and now we're here, hanging out at the Pentagon with the headquarters of the Brotherhood. So let's go ahead and just talk to some people. I'm sure there's some folks around that some of them we've already met, such as Sarah Lyons. Let's go ahead and chat with Sarah Lyons.
You just managed to get yourself into all sorts of trouble, don't you? Welcome to the Citadel. Not many civilians get to see the place.
I'm married. So, any thoughts on the Enclave?
I've read the reports, seen the initial scans, but I can hardly believe it. I figured those radio transmissions were just old recordings. Never figured the Enclave would actually show up, in the flesh. But don't worry.
Well, in the power armor.
Whatever they try, we'll be ready for it. I'll lead the Pride to knock them out tomorrow, if my father permits it.
Yeah, so anything you can share about super mutants?
You've seen them, so you know what we know. What more is there to say? If we can figure out where they're coming from, we might be able to stop them. If not...
Hey, can anyone in the Citadel train me to use power armor?
Paladin Gunny instructs all initiates in the use of power armor.
Sweet.
But only after they've undergone a rigorous training regimen. Considering all that's happened, my father may grant you special permission, but you'll need to ask him yourself.
So what can you tell me about Alliance Pride?
It's the best of the Brotherhood, bar none. No one gets in without my say-so.
That sounds legit. Well, I gotta get going.
Stay strong.
You stay strong, too. Alright, let's go check out the hospital. And chat with... well, we do need a little medical...
State the nature of the medical emergency.
Could use... Oh, triage. Yeah, that could be useful.
Medical procedures initiated. Administering treat... Error.
Sorry.
There has been an error in the medical subsystem. Please run a level 2 diagnostic.
Okay, run a level 2 diagnostic on the medical subsystems.
Command accepted. Beginning level 2 systems diagnostic.
When I tell you to
Please
run a
stand
diagnostic,
by.
you run a diagnostic.
Diagnostic complete. Results indicate a level 7 degradation in neural pathway 0x63A82. No further information available.
Close that neural pathway and reroute the remaining functions.
Neural pathway 0x63A82 rerouted through neural pathway 0x374E82. Stand by. Full motor functions restored. Diagnostic reveals no critical failures. Asshole.
I am indeed a butthole.
Medical procedures initiated. Administering treatment. Please stand still.
Ooh, that's nice. Thank you.
Medical procedure complete. Further instructions?
No, I'm done.
Acknowledged. Hitting the rack.
Yes. Alright, well, let's go talk with the kid.
Hail to you, stranger.
Hail to
I'm
you!
Squire Maxon, loyal servant of steel. It is an honor to make your acquaintance.
Hey, listen, honor's all mine, Squire.
Oh, well, thank you. Your words are very kind. Kinder than those I usually hear. Is there something I can help you with?
I know what you mean, kid. I grew up in a vault, too. So, what do you make the Enclave, Squire?
You're asking me what I think about the Enclave?
No.
Well, the Brotherhood of Steel has actually faced the Enclave before. Back west. More than 30 years ago, according to our chronicles. Judging from those records, I say their soldiers are outfitted in advanced power armor Mark II. It's pretty strong. Better than our power armor.
But you could rush
Some
over
of
to
their
San Francisco and
technology
get
is
it.
amazing. Vertibirds, plasma weapons that can turn a man to goo. Does that help?
I don't know. I don't want to be goo, so... Yeah, you don't know anything about super mutants?
Oh yes. I've studied them quite a bit since I've been here. They're not all the same, you know. Besides the regular ones. There are also brutes, and after them, the masters. They're really tough. But the worst of all, the behemoth. He's a giant. I saw one once, outside the Citadel walls. So scary.
Yeah, I killed one.
The super mutants are all over the city ruins. But Elder Lions doesn't actually think they're from there, or we would have found their home by now. It kind of seems like they're looking for something, but we're not really sure what that is.
Aren't you a little young for all of this?
Oh, well, you see, I am descended from the great Roger Maxon, founder of our order. I am the last of his line. They say my soul was forged from eternal steel, but I don't believe that. I'm really just a normal boy. I was sent to
You know, if you lie, your nose grows longer.
to be fostered by Elder Lions. But that was before the Western Elders lost faith in the Elder.
Oh my.
I really don't know if I'll ever get home, but, well, I kind of like it here. Sentinel Lions has been very kind to me. She's taught me so much.
Nice. So, they don't actually make you fight, do they?
No. But I could. I know I'm ready. I mean, it would be scary, but it's not fair that I have to sit inside while the knights go on patrol. I did go out one time, you know. Sarah, Sentinel Lions took me out, just to show me. I killed a super mutant too, I swear.
I believe you. They're not that hard to kill.
I also sort of shot Sarah, but just a little. It was just a flesh wound.
We use a 38. You're using a 38. I'm judging you.
May we speak again soon.
Okay. Well, let's go ahead and go to the lab. It's a mighty big piece of machinery they got there.
Yes. And I told you that in order to compensate for last Thursday's mishap, there would be some complications.
Ooh, that's
I'm
pretty.
dealing with it.
Rothschild, old friend, you're a brilliant technician. But this old man's patience is wearing thin. I want a full status report in 3 hours.
All right, all right. I'll see what I can do.
You have my condolences. Your father was a good man.
Yeah, not every good man abandons their kids. So, what do you know about the Enclave?
More than anyone else, I dare say. Certainly enough to know they're the greatest threat the Capital Wasteland has ever faced. The Brotherhood of Steel has encountered the Enclave before, you see. Over 30 years ago, back in California. Then they were led by a President Richardson. Now we've got this Eden to contend with.
Heard some things about Richardson. Found some stuff on his computer. Inappropriate, if I say myself.
Order. Your father, I fear, was just the beginning.
I'd like to know a little bit more about the Brotherhood of Steel, if you don't mind me asking.
The Brotherhood is an old organization going back to the years just after the war. We are but a part of it. What would you like to know?
Well, if you're just a part of the Brotherhood, where's the rest of it?
The Brotherhood began on the West Coast and exists there still. We were dispatched to this location many years ago. In truth, the Brotherhood of Steel has been struggling for years, both here and back home.
That's what happens when anyone
Honor,
goes to DC.
truth,
They struggle.
Courage. These virtues seem to have little meaning in these troubled times, I'm afraid.
So, why are you here in the Capital Wasteland?
Ah, now. That's the real question, isn't it?
Yeah, that's why I asked it.
Our orders were, and are, to acquire any and all advanced technology. And we have, to the best of our abilities. But when I realized the extent of the super mutant threat, I felt it was my responsibility to aid the people in their struggle against them. Unfortunately, my superiors back west disagree with my assessment of the situation. They feel I've grown too attached to the local populace.
Yet another thing that
And they're
happens
right.
when you get
In
to the
any
DC
event, the
area.
Enclave's arrival changes everything.
We just suck everybody in. Just bring them all in. How long have you been there,
It's been
sport?
over 20 years since we arrived, and we've been struggling to contain and eradicate the super mutants for nearly as long. With the arrival of the Enclave, I have a terrible feeling the super mutants are the least of our worries.
That's all I wanted to know about the Brotherhood.
So be it.
So, anything you can tell me... Oh, actually, let me ask about power armor training. Can I get some of that?
Considering the circumstances, I think it would be prudent if you received such training, yes.
Yes!
Speak to Gunny in the Bailey. He will train you in the proper use of power armor. Fear not, I will send word that I have given my approval.
Awesome.
You'll find him in the Bailey. I will send word that I've given my approval.
So, anything you can tell me about super mutants? I fought a lot of them.
Would you believe no? It's pathetic, really, considering we've been fighting those abominations for nearly 20 years. In all that time, all we've managed to do is to contain the threat, hold them back so they don't overrun every blasted settlement out here. But we don't really know anything. Where they're from, why they've infested the DC ruins. And now here we are, holed up in our citadel, low on resources, low on troops. It's enough to make an old man so very tired.
Now that does not happen in DC. What's the deal with that giant robot?
Ah, yes. Everyone asks about the robot. Hard not to, I admit. His name is Liberty Prime. Very patriotic. Built by a very proud nation during a very desperate time. We've had about as much success getting him working as they did. You should speak with Scribe Rothschild. He can tell you more.
Cool, I may talk to him. Anyway, I gotta get going now.
Hail.
Ave.
Outsiders in the Citadel. Such a pleasure. May I start by saying that I am sorry for your loss. I was acquainted with your father many years ago. The world has lost one of its few remaining visionaries.
Lots of visionaries abandoning their children. Well, thank you for your sympathy.
Think nothing of it. Now, Dr. Lee has explained your predicament. You need to locate some Vault-Tec equipment?
Yeah, my dad was looking for something called the Gek. Do you guys have one?
A Gek? Goodness no, certainly not. I must say that there are some who doubt such a device really exists, let alone works. If, however, you share your father's determination, I may be able to assist you in locating one.
Neat. So, you know where to find one?
Possibly. I'm afraid I won't be able to assist you directly. The news Dr. Lee has brought will require me to be elsewhere. I can, however, give you access to an old pre-war computer from Vault-Tec. It may have the information you need.
You'll find the terminal in the archives in the A-Ring.
So, I have to do your research for you.
You are welcome.
Thanks for the help.
If you require further assistance, I may be able to help.
Friggin' nerd. Alright. Well, let's go learn how to relax our butthole. I mean, wear power armor.
Something to distract me. I swear, if I have to watch these kids miss targets for one more minute.
Can you train me to use power armor?
Heard you were coming. Yeah, I can train you, but don't ask me to like it. My initiates sweat blood, and you just get a free pass?
Well, my father abandoned me, so...
You ready for this? Now look, to wear power armor, first thing you need to do is relax your muscles. Let the suit do the work. Okay? Now you.
Oh, yeah, I can use power armor. I was relaxing my muscles, guys.
Outsider?
Gotta get going.
If you'll excuse me, I need to go show these fish how to shoot straight.
That's funny. Anyway, let's go over to the Vault-Tec computer, and we'll check the Vault area listings. 76, no. But 87 does. 87 has a Gek, as well as a plasma containment field and food processing stations. Alright, cool beans. So we know where we need to go. Although not much more information is on this computer. So, project goals, ooh, access restricted. Alright, we'll tell Rothschild.
Ah, you're back. You need something else now.
Don't take that tone with me, old man. Vault 87 has a Gek, but I don't know where that is.
Ah, well, that much I believe I can help with. Step over here for a moment. I'll show you where it is.
Alright.
You're an idiot. Fine, I'll practice on some.
So we go make our way over, follow Rothschild over to back to the lab. So the Brotherhood of Steel in this version is like a goody two shoes, group of your Knights of Yore style group, whereas in tradition it's really more of an isolationist techno fetishist group. So, interesting how different games interpret it.
This map shows the locations of all known vaults in the local area. Vault 87 has been highlighted for you. There. Entrance to Vault 87 will be particularly difficult for you, I'm afraid.
Don't underestimate me. Why is it difficult?
The area is highly irradiated. Lethal levels are all around the entrance. Gaining direct access will be quite impossible.
Okay, well, how would I be able to get through the radiation? Or is there another way?
You share your father's determination, it seems. And in this case, you are correct.
Why didn't you start with
There
that?
may well be another way.
Jackass.
Vault 87 is located very close to the site of Lamplight Caverns. It is entirely probable that the vault may be entered from within the caves.
Well, wait. Yeah, okay, fine. I'll go there myself.
The Brotherhood simply cannot spare the resources necessary to investigate the area. Perhaps you may be more successful.
Yeah, I am going
If
to be
you
more
do
successful.
find anything, please return here so that we may decide how best to proceed.
Yeah, I'll return here to determine how best to succeed. Thanks for your help.
I wish we could do more, but the Brotherhood potentially faces a very pressing, very real threat in the Enclave. All of my efforts must now be devoted to assessing the threat they may pose to us. I'm sure you understand.
No, I don't, but that's okay. Anyway, let's go ahead and head on out. And head on out. And then from here, we'll try to figure out what our best route is going to be. And also where Vault 87 actually is. So when we look at Vault 87, it's all the way out in Virginia. So I guess we're making our way down. Yeah, Rothschild is the kind of guy that's the least helpful person in this game. Oh, you want to find out where the vault is? Where the Gek is? Well, first you must find what the vault is. Oh, you found which vault it is. Well, look at the map. You'll have to find your way into the vault, for it is a dangerous path. Ah, as mentioned, least helpful person. Oh, you know who else is also not very helpful? These guys. Ah, Talent Company. Lovely. No. No. I don't use VATS all that often, but when I do, I go for the head. Ah, you're gonna see a lot of people die in this video with due to the combat shotgun. It's gonna be great. You think that the Talon guys are the worst guys I face? Oh, no, sir. As mentioned. Ow! How's that Elton John song go? I'm still standing. Yeah, that's pretty accurate right now. You, however... I should reload my gun, shouldn't I? I'm not gonna do that. Why would I do that? Yep. A fine shot. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. Missile at close range. Yeah, I'm sure no problems are going to be had there. Idiot. Well, I did manage to get a ton of nice weapons, and my repair has been increased a significant amount. So, let's continue to look around. Another missile launcher at close range. As mentioned, I'm sure that won't work out for you. Did you just fire a rocket at that range? You bunch of... Ow! That's my legs! That's my legs! That's my legs! Ah. Surprise! Ah, yes, bring a stick to a gunfight. It's a clever strategy. Hope it works out. Oh, God, now fire! In my fire! Yeah, flamers actually don't hurt much. Probably because I'm mostly cybernetic. Alright, so Fort Bannister is dealt with. And here we have Little Lamplight. Let's make our way in. It's pretty down here.
Hold it right there, mister. Don't take another step or we'll blow your fucking head off.
I'm a friend.
You're big, and I don't have any big friends. You better just go out the way you came in.
Yeah, having big friends is really useful. Oh, yeah, can I get to Vault 87? I kind of need to.
You don't want to go there. That's where the monsters are.
No, I want to go
You're
there.
pretty good at keeping them out. Probably better than you could do.
Oh, shove it. Alright, what monsters are we talking about?
The big ones. You know, the ones that sort of look like people, except they're all wrong.
Yes, super mutants. Anyway, how do I get in there?
Yeah, I do. But it's through Little Lamplight, and you're not getting into Little Lamplight. Guess you better find some other way, Mungo. So can I please come in? Hell no! No Mungos allowed!
How can I get you to trust me?
Why should I trust you? I got no reason to. You Mungos are nothing but trouble. I ain't gonna let what happened to Sammy and Squirrel happen to anyone else.
What happened to Sammy and Squirrel?
Them and Penny got themselves caught. By Mungos, just like you. Slavers from Paradise Falls.
Am I about
Told them
to
to watch
offer?
out, but the stupid kids didn't listen.
I'm about to offer to go
do
rescue
that?
them.
Maybe. If you can bring them back, I might let you in.
Can I pass the speech check? Can I please come in? What is this place?
This is Little Lamplight. We live here, and we don't need no Mungos messing it up. So just take a hike.
Can I please come in?
I already told you no. Stop asking.
Can I please pass the space check?
You must think I'm stupid.
Yes, I do think you're stupid.
Yeah.
I also think I'm stupid. All I had to do was not.
Yeah, that's nice. Scram.
All I had to do was not, I repeat, not offer to save the stupid little kids. But what are we going to do? I guess I'm going to have to save a couple of little kids. Oh, look, Talon. You all understand I'm more machine than man now, right? You know the way this works.
Hold it right there. Nobody's allowed into Paradise Falls except on slaver business. And I get to decide what qualifies as slaver business.
Well, if I
Quit
take
wasting
out
my
slavers,
time.
am I doing
Now
slaver
piss
business?
off before I start shooting.
Oh, start shooting? I could do that. Let's get through this. Burn myself.
Now's our chance.
Oh, geez, Mungo, this is crazy. We're gonna run for it. You come meet us.
Yep, here we go.
Man, that sure was something.
Sure was.
You're pretty brave, Mungo. We can make it from here, no problem. But you watch your back. Those slaver assholes aren't going to forget about you.
Sure they won't. Alright. Well, let's go back to McCready. Get into Little Lamplight. Get into Vault 87. Get the Gek. Save whatever.
You again?
Listen,
It's not safe.
yeah, okay, the big monsters. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me get into Little Lamplight.
I guess you're okay after all, Mongo.
Yeah, I saved your friends.
You can come in, but you better not piss me off.
I'm good at pissing people off.
Happy birthday, Sticky. Sorry I missed your party.
Yeah, me too. Sorry.
There's nothing happy about it. This is the worst day of my life.
It's time to go.
You know the rules.
The rules are
Hey.
stupid.
You're a Mungo now. You gotta leave.
Maybe I can stay just a little longer?
Bye, Sticky.
Yeah. Bye, Sticky. Don't just stand
Guess
there.
what?
Get out of here already. How do, pal?
Yeah, that sounds horrible.
Okay, so you get in, but I got my eye on you.
Thanks, McCready.
You don't make any trouble in here, got it? I ain't having no shit butts making trouble.
Oh, well, I'm not a shit butt. I'm definitely out of certain
Good.
trouble.
Better stay that way, Mungo. It's not safe, even for someone as brave as you. There's monsters back there.
Well, you know the babe back there?
Yeah, I do. It's through Murder Pass. Not a real safe way to go, but it's the only door that works.
The only way?
It's the only way that works, yeah. The other door hasn't worked since before I was here. Computer's busted and not even Joseph can make it work. I'm the mayor, not a babysitter, Mungo. Beats me.
Well, then fine.
Maybe he's back there by the door. Fuck if I know.
Alright, I want to use Murder Pass.
You sure about that? It's scary in there. Even I don't like going in there, and I'm really brave.
Yeah, sure, kid, okay.
Okay, if you say so. Come on, let's get the gate open for you, Mungo.
That's right, pal. Let's go, buddy. Alright. Murder Pass, here we go. Is there something up ahead? Why, look at that. Volunteers for my lead dispository. Ow. My leg hurts. I die now, human? Fool. I'm not human anymore. I'm a machine. Beep boop beep boop. There I am. Time to what? Play Yahtzee? Alright. We have made it in, and that's going to wrap us up for today. If you like what I do, leave the video a like, comment, and subscribe. Next time, we will uncover more. And until then, take care and good luck. We're all counting on you.